at Ligna, it's not our first time we have exhibited the Combilift Straddle Carrier, but for the modular manufacturing, this is just an example of a company where they binder holes where they can handle a number of packs of timber with the Combilift Straddle Carrier. But this unit is ideal for modular buildings because, as you can see, it doesn't matter what the length of the load is. For companies in the modular, we make the straddle carrier wider to suit the modular building that's been manufactured. And you can see here, this is designed, it can bring the modular building straight over the transport trailer for loading and can set it on the ground. But it's really ideal in the modular manufacturing when you want to move the building from in the factory floor and you want to bring it out for transportation. Because in many cases, in the modular manufacturing, you're building for a location, maybe the site's not ready, so the factory is pre-building and you don't have enough space on your factory floor to store it there. Then you can transport it outside, store it outside, maybe in the yard or in a transport vehicle. But it's that manoeuvrability both from indoor and outdoor, and we can configure the height and width to suit whatever modular building needs to be manufactured. And as most alongside here, we have the Combilift Slip Sheet, and this product is designed for loading containers, and this is more for the raw material, because in the modular manufacturing, mostly companies that's making modular, it's going to be installed in the local market, but this is more for the raw material that's coming in that will be used in the manufacturing. And I suppose behind you here, Michael, we have this is the Combi C4000 ET. And for Combilift, when we started the business 27 years ago, our first model that we brought to market was a C4000 diesel. And that has been our bread and butter for many years. But we have found in the prefabrication and modular manufacturing, there's a big drive for sustainability. And very much that's coming from the modular product itself is very sustainable, and companies want to demonstrate what they're doing under their own factory roof to make their business more sustainable. So we have seen here at Ligna that most companies in the timber industry, and that's right from the sawmills, timber distribution, prefabrication, modular manufacturing, they're asking for electric vehicles. And for Combilift here, every model we manufacture today is available in electric. And we've seen not just Australia, but many other markets, there's a real drive towards electrification to very much make their business operate in a more sustainable manner. And I suppose the other key innovation that Combilift is exhibiting here at Ligna for the first time is our Combi Connect telematics system. And I suppose just looking at, so the Combi Connect telematics, it's a telemetry system where customers and Combilift as an OEM supplier, we have full vision of how the operators are operating the equipment, how our service partner is servicing the product, how is the operator charging the battery, replacing, and so it really gives our customers full visibility to optimize the equipment they have. And now, telematics is not new, it has been around for years, but it's very new in the material handling industry. But for Combilift, we've invested in the last 2 years to develop in-house our own telematics system. And it's not just on our forklift trucks. Even when you look at the Combilift Slip Sheet, we have the telematics system. So if this vehicle, and when we think of the Combilift Slip Sheet, when we brought this to market in the last 4 to 5 years, our first order for a slip sheet for Brazil was at Ligna to a company called Bernec, which are a very large sawmill. Bernec today operate 4 of our slip sheets as the Combi CSS in a new facility of theirs, and they have another 2 on order. But with this Combi Connect telematics system, it means we can remotely view how Bernec are using their machines in Brazil for their benefit. So if there's an issue, we can actually send updated software. So if there's any technical issue, if the unit needs service, we can alert Bernec. And it's not just in Brazil, in Australia, which is a very good market for us for the slip sheet, because when you think of the Australian market, There's a lot of timber and lumber imported, particularly engineered wood. And engineered wood is a big part of modular manufacturing today. And as we know with engineered wood, it's designed to be structurally strong and as lightweight as possible. But because of its design, it's when it's been transported, customers want to minimize product damage. And the big benefit of the Combilift Slip Sheet, when a container of engineered wood arrives in the US, or sorry, I meant to say in Australia today, they can offload with the slip sheet, so the blade of the slip sheet goes right under the product, can de-stuff a container in less than 6 minutes, and you have no handling with forks. The product is just extracted, so you minimize product damage. And our first customer in Australia was Tillings, and they're very large in the distribution of engineered wood, but we have many other customers in the engineered wood sector now in Australia using the slip sheet, not just for engineered wood, but for steel and all other products as well. I suppose with Combilift, we've many other products here on display, and I suppose the one product that really is getting a lot of attention is our larger Combi 70E. And with the larger Combi 70E, it's a 7-ton capacity electric Combilift, but it has all the features of a regular Combi CB. And I suppose maybe I'll show you some of the real benefits of it. Maybe we'll walk in here. So this here is a 3,000 kg capacity Combi CB, and it looks like a regular forklift truck, but it's much shorter. It's much more compact. But it's not only is it more compact, it's the manoeuvrability of what the vehicle can do. So with this vehicle here, at a flick of a switch, the wheels can turn sidewards. So customers handling packs of timber can travel laterally. And it can so the vehicle can operate in its own footprint, but we've taken the design of the Combi CB now even into a bigger scale vehicle, which is our 7-ton, which is 7,000 kg capacity unit. And when you look at the size of it, it's so compact for a 7,000 kg forklift truck. This one is fully electric powered. The battery pack is underneath the operator here compartment. And the cabin is a very spacious cabin, so the operator comfort is tremendous. And you see Louise here that's operating the machine. So if Louise wants to go to the right, he flicks the switch to the right, and the seat automatically swivels in the direction of travel. So if you want to drive a little bit to the right, Louise. So Louise is actually looking in the direction of travel then. And then if you want to turn to the left here, Louise, so the seat now automatically swivels to the left in the direction of travel. So. Okay, Louise, you keep going, no problem. So, but this unit here is getting tremendous attention here at the Ligna, and as we know with Ligna, it's the centre of the timber industry. And in the timber industry, as I said earlier, many customers are looking for electric material handling equipment, and this really ticks the box for sawmills, ports where a lot of timber has been imported, and right through the distribution. And of course, that all feeds into the modular and prefabricated house market, as we all know. So thank you very much.